Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we're going to be covering Ben's run through the Sydney Championships. I'm not 100% sure around the background of this, but I'm assuming they just did a season 1 championship format in the off season month, this month, which is interesting. So I want to cover it. His team is Skarmory, Lanoon, Shiny Lanoon as you can see, Swampert, Lantern, Clefable, and Medicham. His first opponent is Risky Biznuts. Good name. Venusaur, Altaria, Fortress, Alolan Muck, Wigglytuff, and Lantern. So just taking a quick look at this team. Skarmory covers four or beats four pretty decisively, and then even matchup with Altaria, then obviously loses hard to Lantern. Lanoon loses to Venusaur, loses to Altaria. Not sure the matchup with Fortress, maybe okay. And then I'm not sure the matchup on Alolan Muck, probably loses. Probably loses to Wigglytuff because those Shadow Calls be double resisted, and then probably beats Lantern. And then Swampert loses hard to Venusaur, loses to Altaria, beats Fortress, beats Muck, probably still beats Wigglytuff, but probably be still pretty close. Then beats Lantern, so that's a pretty good pick. I can't see Lantern being too useful. Can't see Clefable or Medicham, so I'm guessing he's gonna rely on Skarmory, Swampert, Lantern maybe, or even Lanoon. But let's see what he runs with on his team combination. Well, he's gonna use that Skarmory. Recognizes that it has 4 of 6 positive matchups, 1 neutral matchup, and 1 pretty bad matchup. So as you can see, Sydney. If you've never been to Sydney, it's a beautiful place. Beautiful city. It's almost exactly what it looks like. Maybe that picture might be a little photoshopped, but pretty good. Let's see what his opponent leads with. Altaria, so it's going to be a pretty even matchup. Not the ideal situation. Oh, he's going to go in this Clefable, which is, I don't think has a great matchup against his team, because he's three hard counters to this Clefable. Lantern, not really, kind of one of them. Going for this Meteor Mash. You got the shield, which is good for him. And yeah, I'm stuck no shield. Oh, he does shield, okay. Alright, which is fine, I guess. Keep his Swampert alive. And I would have expected a little bit more farming. But that's quite alright. And assuming the Altaria will come back out. Oh, Venusaur comes back out. This is not a great situation for him. But this Altaria did expend energy already. So if he's able to take out this Altaria, then he should be in a pretty okay position. Oh, no shield. Okay, that's definitely a huge mistake on Risky Biznut's side. Because what is he going to do with the Venusaur? Now he's just going to... Yeah, that was definitely a mistake. It would have been pretty close between... Skarmory probably would have took it in the end. I don't know. Actually, would have been really close. But probably not... Yeah, and the Sludge Bomb is definitely not the right move either. So, some awkward moves on his opponent's side. Frenzy Plant's definitely the right move. I don't think it would have KO'd anyway, so... And, the Swampert, unless the charge move ready, would have been able to at least land a Hydro Cannon and probably KO the Venusaur anyway. So, Ben takes the win. So, let's see how match number 2 goes in this best of 3. In round number 1 in the Sydney Championships, as I think they called it. So, we're seeing the teams side by side. And let's see what he goes with. He's really liking that Clefable. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily rock the Clefable personally myself, because really it's only for one Pokemon. Yes, it does cover Swampert, but I really like Clefable. This is kind of an evenish matchup. As you can see, these charms are chunking down, but this Acid Spray is going to come through. But as you can see, Charm doing a lot of damage. Didn't want to take the risk of oh, does shield, interesting, and then wins lead advantage, willing to trade shields. I'm guessing Acid Spray. Let's see if this is Altaria coming out. Venusaur, okay. Then you're gonna mirror with Altaria. Yeah, all right. A little slow on the switch, which might end up costing him. Man, not shielding this Altaria was such a strange strategy. Wants to save the... I'm guessing shield's going to come up right now. Shield's going to come up. This Venusaur does have a little bit of energy built up, so it's going to be an interesting situation. This Venusaur can Frenzy Plant. What should Frenzy Plant? Oh my gosh. Undertap definitely would have helped. It was a risky play on risky side. I guess that's why the name implies it, because definitely an Undertap would have allowed Ben to be able to land that Sky Attack and take out the Venusaur. And I think like hitting the Frenzy Plant earlier would have resulted in Risky being able to still survive the Hydro Cannon and land a Frenzy Plant. So I think that like fainting down was like a little unnecessary. It's hard. It's also hard to keep track as the game goes on. How much energy? Ooh, they're gonna mirror Charm users. Who's gonna win? So in theory, Clefable is tankier. No. Okay, I guess not. Okay, but he's able to charge move first. I imagine a shield's gonna come up, and then a feint down, and then a charge move, which is probably the appropriate play. Shield definitely comes up. Coming in with Medicham is, I guess it. Oh, the charm damage didn't even go through, so that ends up being the good play. Let's see if Risky decides to shield or not. No shield. Really good call. But still good play on Ben's side. So I'm going to switch out Altaria. Fortress. Oh. Why? Wait. The Fortress for the Clefable, I guess? Well, okay. I don't think this is the right move either. Definitely Sky Attack is the appropriate move. But why the Clefable? Why the Fortress for Clefable? That's like pretty much it. Like to use against the rest of his team. Second Clefable in the back or something. Yeah, this is pretty much over. Sludge Bomb's not the right move either. And this is GG for round number 1. Entertaining set of 3. So his next opponent is going to be... man, I don't know. Okay, who knows what his next opponent's going to be. I'm going to call it Nis. Okay. Desnis? I don't know. Okay, some weird Australian names. With Venusaur, Wigglytuff, Lantern, Fortress, Venusaur, and Medicham. A lot of people going for this Medicham, Venusaur restricted picks. A lot of people liking Swampert, a lot of people liking Lantern. Coming with Lanoon. Kind of positive. Like, obviously, no shields. It's positive. Lanoon can tank one of these. But Swampert's going to get to Hydro Cannon way faster. Obviously, this obviously over-farmed a little bit. Or just try to self-piggyback. And then going to be able to land this next one. And Swampert is going to have to shield if it wants to survive. And let's see if this Lanoon decides to shield or not. It does. It's going to be an interesting race to the second last one. And need to under tap to win that. And I'm guessing Clefable. Oh, no, not Clefable. Oh, wow, interesting. I think Clefable might have been able to feint down this Swampert before it got to a Hydro Cannon. But wants to ramp up the energy on his Skarmory. Here comes Lantern. Definitely don't go Flash Cannon. That's going to be double resisted. And Hydro Pump? Nope, okay. Gonna come Venusaur. Oh man, not a great situation at all. This sludge bomb's gonna do a lot of damage. Oh, okay, never mind. Looking to farm probably. Yeah, okay, yeah. No, I could see the farm situation. Man, this Skarmory can't really farm too much because it's going to get hit by another Frenzy Plant, but it was over based off the team comp in the back. So, interesting. Flash Cannon Sky Attack wouldn't have made a difference. Like, he was hard counter in the back anyway. So, let's see. Okay, so if I was Ben, what would I use? I don't even know if I like Lanoon against this team. Good against 2 for sure, Lantern and Swampert, but it wasn't even that good against Swampert with shields up. Shields down, it makes sense. He doesn't really. He only has like one answer for Venusaur, really, which is Skarmory, hard counter. Oh man, okay. Let's see how he pulls this one off. Switching into not his hard counter. Oh, and he called the blind switching, which is ultimately going to cost his trainer his hardest counter to, I would imagine, shield. Yes, for sure. And then just going to ramp up damage with this Medicham. It's going to be able to KO this Lantern before it's able to get to the next charge move. Wow, okay. That was this control. What? Why rush it? Yeah, that was gonna switch out to. Whoa, what the? No, that's definitely. She's gonna come up. No shield. Oh wow. Okay. Well played. Well played, Ben. And gonna come in with Medicham. Medicham can like just basically take this thing out. Even shield comes up. It's just the counter damage is gonna do so much. Not really much. Yeah. Well, that was not a great situation at all for Nis or Desnis. I don't know. does need to make slightly better moves. No blind switching. Definitely hurt him. Coming in Swampert to mirror against Medicham would have been a better situation. And Swampert still would have lost, but at least like you can perhaps like expend more shields because you have such a favorable matchup in the back against Ben's team. Like a Lantern can win with a shield down, and I don't know if Venusaur probably can't win with a shield down. So good team comp, like putting that Medicham was a really good call, just because he had Lantern before. It really doesn't do him anything against his team because there's no flyers, or even like water Pokemon that are weak to electric. Plus, I think he has like a water gun Lantern versus a charge beam Lantern, so he wouldn't even be able to pick up the mirror. So, okay, all right. Let's see how these two are gonna play it out for game number 3. No easy victories for Ben. Gonna lead with Skarmory. So this is a favorable matchup. The Steel typing obviously resists the Charm damage. Let's see if this Wigglytuff decides to stay in or not. Do I have to worry a little bit about the Ice Beam? Oh, nice switch into Lantern. And then I'm soon to switch into Medicham, which Medichamp's going to be able to do a ton of damage. And going to be able to ramp up that power up punch damage, which is really important. Even if the Wigglytuff comes back in, these counters and power up punch is going to do a lot of damage. Surprised not farming it down, just because these charge beams are not going to do a lot of damage, and we all know that Wigglytuff is going to come back in, but did get the shield, so. And that was huge. Oh man, that was not good. Gonna be able to do a ton of damage with this third power-up punch in this Wigglytuff, and then come back in with Skarmory was the right decision, just because the Lantern's gone. Pretty much his only big counter to like Swampert does pretty well, but oh man, oh god, this looks terrible. Wasting that shield was not good, but having 2 Pokemon weak to Skarmory was also not a smart decision on this side, considering that Skarmory was pretty key in that matchup. Okay, so let's take a look at his next opponent, Blister Guy, rocking Swampert, Skarmory, Azumarill. Skarmory, Azumarill being his restricted picks. Okay, for some reason I only got partial of this battle. Okay, we're into Lanoon versus Hypno, and Lanoon used the shield, but won the lead. Interesting coming in with Skarmory with a Lanoon with energy. This is a shiny Lanoon. Gonna be able to do a ton of damage, and gonna be able to land this second Thunder. Missing a few bubbles. And I'm assuming, Skarmory is going to come back in. Going to be able to tank this Sky Attack damage without too much work. Oh, Flash Cannon. Okay. Man, I don't know. Definitely could have landed double Sky Attack, which would have did more damage. Going to come in with this cheeky Flash Cannon damage. Let's see if this shield comes up. Nope, it does not. Oh man, this no shield. No shield. Confident can get to a Sky Attack before fainting, and then I'm assuming you switch out to Medicham at this point in time. Nope, I'm gonna stick it out. Gonna get farmed a little bit, but. It's pretty much Ice Beam, and then even a Play Rough wouldn't KO Medicham at this health. So like it would do like probably like 70%. Yeah, maybe, yeah, roughly 70%. And not going to be able to KO. Well, that would KO, but nice play. All right, so Lanoon winning the lead was pretty big for Ben. And okay, let's analyze these teams. To be honest, like Skarmory is only okay against this team. Like it probably loses to Swampert, even with Skarmory, obviously, even with a Zoom Roll because it looks like it's Ice Beam play rough. Even with Hypno, especially depending on what punch it has, loses to Lapras and then beats Victory Bell. This Zoom Roll only really has Lantern looks pretty good against this team. So pretty even matchup. CMP dependent, especially after with shields up. Here comes Ice Beam. Looks like he tried to switch, but he already initiated the charge move. And I was checking this Zoom Roll to shield. Yes, it does. And let's see who gets to this charge move first. It's the Skarmory. Let's see if it's willing to go switch advantage. No, it's not. Gonna let it go down. Willing to be up a shield. Interesting coming Medicham, which I guess makes sense because, well, I don't know, maybe farm it down, but that was probably the safer play, I guess, at least. Let's see with Hypno, and then let's see if he has a counter to it in the back. Oh, yes, he does. Oh, nice switch into the Skarmory. Gonna eat this Grass Knot. Oh, man, that was a huge play. But is it even gonna matter? Well, the thing is, the Thunder's not gonna KO. It might do more damage if he lands all the bubbles. He got excellent, and it's gonna put it pretty low and put it just enough into farming territory. And this Hypno is gonna have to use a charge move. Let's see what punch it has. Oh, Shadow Ball. That's definitely not the right move. Oh, bad. Oh, man, that was painful to watch. Maybe with the Shadow Ball. Oh, man, probably had it almost ready, too. Could have landed that punch and then avoided that Grass Knot and then probably would have won out that match. So taking the first match, coming back in, really loves this Skarmory. I just don't know if like Skarmory does it that much favor, especially since he's not bringing Swampert or Lantern. Lantern would be really good against this team. Well, pretty good against this team. I have to worry about Swampert and... Oh, okay. Oh, am I looking the wrong? What? Okay, I'm a little bit confused. Where did this Tropius come from? Am I looking at the right opponent? Did I put these videos in the wrong order? Okay, regardless, we're looking at a battle here, switching out to Lanoon, especially with one shield down. Gonna tank this one, I presume. And gonna land this Grass Knot. Let's see if this Swampert is decided to shield. I assume it's gonna overfarm a little bit. No. Medicham. Shield's gonna come up. And then I'm assuming just gonna farm it down. No, okay, no, not gonna farm it down. Alright, that's fine. Am I looking at right? It's the same guy? I don't know. Did he already win 2? Okay. Being delusional. Gonna land this Ice Punch, which is gonna do a lot of damage. It's already boosted. And it doesn't really matter because and gonna come back in with Skarmory, and then they're gonna mirror. Missing some bubbles. Let me see. Did he already win 2? Okay. This is why when I combine these clips and speed it up, it's very confusing for me to follow along. All right. It's gonna be an interesting match. Does the next person have a Tropius? Yes, he does. Okay. I guess he already won 2. I just wasn't paying attention. All right. Okay. This is against Gone 1001, which lines up with his team. Oh, tried to sack it, and unfortunately didn't work. He needs to sack it earlier on. Okay, so it takes game number 1 in round number 4. So Skarmory is looking good against this team. Now that I'm on the right team at this point. Okay, it's a long video. I've recorded so many videos in the last 24 hours. Yeah, a lot. Okay, anyways, we're taking a look at this matchup. Skarmory actually looks pretty good. Good against Wigglytuff. Decent against Hypno. Good against Alolan Muck. Good against Tropius, and then loses to Swampert, but it's not a hard loss. So it's a pretty safe swap. So gonna lead with Linoone. We know that Linoone loses in the 2 shield, at least based off of our previous battle. But maybe if he undertaps, he could win the 2 shield. Let me look that up actually. Linoone, Swampert. Okay, so it's a CMP tie and 2 shields, which is what I thought it was going to be. So if Ben's able to undertap, oh nope, okay, Goo gonna get to this Thunder. No, not able to get the Thunder. So like pretty good switch on Gone's side. Knowing he's down a shield, gonna come in, preserve this energy. Plus has like some energy built up on his Swampert for Hydro Cannon later. Question is, does he have Tropius in the back or Wigglytuff, which are both not great. Tropius probably would be a worse situation, because especially if Ben invests his shield. She does, and then whoa, they simultaneously switch. Wow. They must have something weak to. Oh, wow, okay. Who's going to win this? Oh, man, okay. Would have, going to take out this Wigglytuff or Tropius? Tropius. Gonna eat this Ice Punch, which is going to take out about 60%. Oh, no, way more than 60%. Okay, obviously it's boosted. Aerial Ace. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, man. These are crazy maneuvers. All right. Is he not worried about this Sky Attack from opposing Skarmory? Man, was this Skarmory at 0 energy? Because it just did 4 air slashes. It must have been at 0 energy or at only 1 air slash. I guess so, because it makes sense, because he just fired off 1 and then switched it. Okay, we're into the next round. Okay, these recordings are all over the place. Okay. Going up against I don't know, Zador skis. Sound like Gator. Okay. Anyways, Hypno versus Clefable. Thunder Punch. It looks like Clefable's going to take this one shield matchup. Probably. Let's see if a shield comes up. It does. Oh, it looks like... Oh, man. They're both hitting each other super hard. But Clefable able to come out on top. But it's probably going to get farmed down. Not both of them not great, but Medicham better. Even but being behind on energy is a big deal in this matchup. Because it's going to be able to survive this first power-up punch. And then going to be able to land this Hydro Cannon. But this Medicham can farm down and just get ready for whatever's in the back. Okay, not going to farm down. Didn't want to take a risk. It would have been close. Like, it's obviously the risky play. Ben playing very conservatively. Oh, man. Able to get the Ice Punch. Going to have to shield. I can't see a shield not coming up. And then, interesting matchup. Altaria with energy or Skarmory with more health. Obviously, these Sky Attacks are doing way more on to Altaria than to Skarmory. But these Dragon Breaths are doing a huge chunk of damage, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Looks like the Skarmory is going to take it home. Here comes the Sky Attack. And then going to be able to land the second Sky Attack. At that point in time, you kind of debate whether... I don't think it would have made a difference, but you debate whether or not doing a Dragon Pulse would be better. If you're Altaria, I don't think it would make enough difference, but they're both resisted. I guess Dragon Pulse is pretty terrible move. Only does 3 more damage. Never mind. Okay, this is not a Flash Cannon situation where it actually does quite a bit more damage. Oh, it's a pretty terrible move. Okay. Anyways, going into the second match. Bastiodon is obviously a concern a little bit, but it has a lot of counters to it. Beats the Clefable and the Skarmory. Yeah, I guess Skarmory's pretty good. Obviously, that Hypno has the Thunder Punch, which makes the matchup a little bit more interesting. But Skarmory can win in the 1 and the 2, or 0 and the 2, loses in the 1. But that's probably with... Nope, it's just straight Thunder Punch. Okay. Okay, gonna come in with... Wants to save that Clefable for the Altaria that he thinks is in the back. Okay. Nope. Clefable, Altaria in the front. Oh man, what? Okay. Gonna have to shield. Not sure if the switch was warranted. Let's see if it pays off. I'm gonna guess no shield's gonna come up on this Swampert side. Nope. Okay, does shield. Okay. Oh man, that was definitely a mistake. It would have not been a mistake, I guess, if it would have been able to undertap it. No shield for sure. Oh man, this Medicham definitely chunked away at this. Oh man, okay. Well, I definitely would have went the other way, because don't you want? Yeah, don't you want the Clefable to be lined up with Altaria? Gonna burn the last shield. And then gonna have to shield, so this worked out still fine for the Clefable. Because it's definitely chunking away at the health of this Altaria. And this Skarmory has energy built up, and this is pretty much a wrap. Yeah, it's pretty much over. This Skarmory's gonna win pretty handily. Has the energy and health advantage versus this Altaria. So this is pretty much a wrap. First off, thank you, Ben, for sending me these battles. They were entertaining. Got to see a lot of interesting plays from the Sydney community. Hopefully, I can come down and visit at some point in time. I love the city. If you guys want your tournament shoutcasted, let me know down in the comment section below, or fill in the link that's going to be in the description. And congratulations, Ben, on winning this championship in Sydney. And if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.